Welcome to the absolutely fantastic Westminster Disc Golf Course in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let's get to some bucket list birdies. Well, one plays downhill, I'd say it does say on the tee pad around 280, 290. So this one is a beautiful shot to start the day. Downhill, got to hit the gap the entire way and just let the disc float down. Swoop the crap out of that. It's gonna get all the way through. It's pretty good. What a way to start with an inside the bullseye park job here on hole 1. There we go. These are some good disc catchers too. Hole 2 is a hole that I've yet to really figure out over my times of playing. It says it's 281, probably plays a little bit longer because you have to play more of a hyzer shot. But also this is a really fast green. The basket is on a slope that slopes down this way. And if you don't get near the basket or you don't hit the top of the hill and kind of trickle, you could end up with a really long uphill putt. So I'm going to throw P3X out on the right side and just kind of try to float it in here. More straight, very slight hyzer. Oh, I swooped the crap out of that. All right, those are my first few throws out of the car. That's going to be at the top of the hill right there. You can now see how sloped this green is. If you don't hit the top of the hill like I did, you can really just shoot past the basket. This is not an easy putt here. This is in the 20-foot range downhill. If I miss the basket, then that's going to go a long way. Yeah, see, it's not confident at all. Not confident at all. It's windy, it's a little bit colder than I expected, but that's still stuff I gotta hit. Hole 3 is one of the first times that this part of the course design shows up, and that is multiple pathways to the basket off the tee. You got a left side that's tighter, right side that's more open. Left side is more direct, and right side plays to a bit of a tougher shot shape. It's 306, probably plays all of that, so really like hole 3 here. I'm going to try to throw Glacier flat up the right side and then have it fade into the circle. That gets around. That should be absolutely wonderful. I love that shot. The slightest bit deep of the basket, but we are in the circle. Problem is, a weird putt. This stuff on the left side comes in very quickly. So if you go to the left of the basket, it can make the putt pretty hard, but this should be okay. Come on, let's make a putt. There we go. The second one was better. That was more controlled. Good bounce back after missing the putt. And here is one of my favorite holes on this course, and that is hole 4. Long tee plays 903, and it's another split fairway down the middle, path on the left, path on the right. This is a par 5. It's just wonderful. Into a very guarded green. It's a very unique hole coming off of 3 par 3s. So I just want to play a Sphinx. It's going to hyzer flip to turn, get into that right side. I'm going to aim for the right gap and try to play for the 4. Should be a 5 at worst. Just try not to overturn this. That fades just a tiny bit. I'm worried I turned that too much. I think I turned it too much. I kind of pulled over on it, released it a little bit too inside. This shot, honestly, with a little bit less turn would be absolutely perfect. It's leaving us with some awkward footing here, at least with the run up, but we just got to place this in the fairway. Yeah, it goes we got a straight shot at the basket right here, probably another 600 left. This is just going to be a little bit awkward. Try to play my pipeline, keep it in the fairway. There's no way I hit that. Oh man, that was inches away from being a very good shot, leaving us a very easy hyzer in, but now we get a long shot to try to get to the green. This is a very weird range where I really can't tell, but I'm gonna guess we have about 350 in here on our 3rd shot. If anything, being a little bit deep would not be that bad. On the short side is where the green's not that forgiving, but try to play a Sagara little flip up to push, and then hyzer with my more stable cigar out here. Let's see if that's where I want to aim. Oh, too much hyzer. Go, 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 go. Okay, so it was perfect disc choice if I just pulled it where I wanted it to go. A little bit less hyzer. I'm not mad at that shot at all. That'll give us a chance. Yep, we have a very awkward putt. It's one okay, I think I found a line. I gotta just pull it from this left side from about 15. Good catch. That's not a good putt. That's a really good birdie. Or it's one that, in my opinion, you should probably get as long as your tee shot's okay. But we messed up the second shot barely, and it left us a tough shot in, and we had to make a tough putt for the birdie. Hole 5 is one of the more awkward tee shots off here. If this were any normal day, I would play a forehand here, but I'm on a little bit of a pitch count when it comes to forehand. Got to be ready for tomorrow. Got a tournament tomorrow. So this one plays 518. You see the tree line in the back. It works short of that tree line going right, and then slowly works back left. It's a par 4, so I can probably just play a wide turning mid-range here into the gap, and then go with a hyzer from there. And that's what I'm gonna try to do with my flippier DD1, or not DD1, MD1. So that is super low and not turned, but I think that should be somewhat short enough to give us a hyzer in. Man, that did not want to move laterally. That uphill just keeps it moving dead straight. We are left a little bit pinched. I would love to be a little bit more that way, but it honestly shaped us up well for a pure hyzer. Not sure how long this is going to play, so I'm just going to play a Raptor that pushes the backside on hyzer and gets left. Foot stuck in the ground. I think that's going to be a little bit short left, unless that got fantastic ground play. Not sure. Awkward run-ups, and I'm not locked in right now in terms of the throws. It's making it a little bit awkward. Okay, so it turns out absolutely perfect disc choice and perfect line, putting us inside the bullseye. Is that 4 through 5 to start? Thought I remembered hole 6 being a filler hole. Now that I look at it, it is not no filler hole. 217 downhill. A real ace possibility right here. This is also a really fast green. There's stuff to catch it behind, but still, the downhill is gonna force things to go far. Now I'm just gonna try P1 up the right side. It's a right and left gap. I would normally throw a forehand here, but again, pitch count. And I threw it up the left side anyway, and we went so far. We're probably going to be circle 2 behind the basket. Oh, I mean, it's there, but it's very tough. I can see the line. I'm going to try it. That's as good as you're going to get. Hole 7 is probably the most iconic hole here at Westminster. 410 downhill into a raised basket. It is probably my favorite hole here, just because it's one where I can really let loose. I'm just going to play a Roman. Try to swing it out to the right and have it fade into the green. That's pretty fast, but should be able to deal with it. Oh, that flipped all the way up. Get left. And that'll play. I'm gonna have to park this one if you want an easy putt, because this is not gonna be easy. Raised basket, probably in the 20-foot range. It's not a good putt, unfortunately. Hole 8 is not my favorite here. I think it kind of loses the plot a little bit. This one is 247, but it hugs this tree line so far to the left. This one just moves so far left, doesn't really go far that way. So really, you just want to throw one up and kind of stall it. And that's what I'm going to try here with the Raptor. Just throw it up, nose up, and have it stall. See, that's not going to be left enough, I don't think. Yeah, that's stuck. That's going to be a long putt. Yeah, we are not even close. I think you almost have to throw straight up and just have something that's super overstable. Just get back. Throw it inside too. We are left. I think outside circle too. Fall, please. Sit down. Okay. There we go. That's a good putt. Hole 9 is very interesting, very low ceiling, but also a straight shot. This left side comes in very quickly, which takes away the obvious straight shot at it. 280 into a pretty decently speeded green. I think if I just get the artifact going straight, it can get there. Don't think I need a mid here, but I've also never thrown backhand on this hole. Oh, please. I think that should be very, very good. Not a bad shot at all here, just needed to be faster, more punchy. It's kind of hard to do that on a putter hyzer flip that's low. We are left with circle inside the circle putt here on 9. It's gonna have to be a straddle though. That's gonna be, dude. Putting's still not back to where it was. This is not an easy comebacker either. There we go. Hole 10 is probably going to be the first forehand of the day. As soon as you get to where that tree line on the right side pokes out, it gets around that and holds to the right. I could play a turnover here. It would just be very awkward and have to be low and very punchy, and it's just going to be tough. So I think I'm just going to use a forehand right here. Sphinx, flip up, and hold on, or just try to flip it up to flat, and then it's going to push around the corner. First forehand of the day. Fade. Oh my, what a first forehand of the day. I still think that's not right enough, but it should leave us inside the circle. I'm extremely proud of this tee shot here on 10. On the 3 or 4 times that I've played this course, this is easily the best forehand I've thrown. One of the best forehands I've thrown in a while, too. It's a really good birdie. I'll take that one. Hole 11, I remember just being, oh, I see the basket finally. It says 279. It is downhill. Works very left, and it's very wooded. I think it's kind of a fluky hole because you kind of have to get something to stall or get through kind of early on hyzer. I'm going to try to get a high P3X here. This hole isn't as bad the first time, since this hole isn't as bad as the first time I played it. My opinion has grown of it, but still, this is kind of like a fluky part of the course. P3X, come on. Get left enough. Big skip. I don't think that's left enough, but that still could be okay. That was a clean shot. Turns out I pushed it a little bit deep, but I did get left enough, and we are left with a very awkward putt. It's going to have to be a straddle. All right, come on. There we go. That's a good putt. That was a very clean tee shot. That's 2 good back-to-back birdies. These next 2 holes are easily the flukiest on this course. Hole 12 is 224. I mean, there is an obvious line. It kind of holds on this right side, but it's into a very guarded green, and it's very hard to get down there and stay in position for a putt. So I'm going to try artifact. Just try to get down there, honestly. That's gonna, please stop. See, I got super lucky on the inside, and we're probably not gonna be left with a position to putt because we are behind the basket. I'm not even sure if, I might have to left hand pitch this out. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. That might honestly hurt us. I don't know. I can't tell. And this basket is so guarded that you could be 10 feet from it and not have a look at the basket. Luckily, my pitch out did just fine. I cannot putt worth a damn right now. That was so left, but it's in. And we save par. Keep the bogey-free round alive. Feast your eyes on the monstrosity that is hole 13. If you look up the word gimmick in the dictionary, this hole will pop up. 241 from the long and a combined 5 feet worth of airspace there in the fairway. So I'm going to give this one a couple chances with 2 putters, Artifact first and P1. Jesus. Oh, I hit the gap. It just pulled it a little bit to the right. This is so hard. Hit that same tree. It's just super hard to get that going dead straight and not getting it on either side of the fairway. We'll probably have to scramble for a tough par. I think it's about time to use forehand numero dos. That's going to be for a high zone SS Annie. There's no way I just hit that. It's still in an okay position, but are you kidding me? Just the Artifact can take. Oh, God. Turned into a roller. That also hurt. I gotta save myself for Winthrop. Not an easy putt to keep the bogey-free alive. Oh, my God. Just not confident in it right now. Hole 13 would be the spot to lose it. I mean, if you don't have a perfect tee shot plus luck, par's okay. And we got an unlucky kick. We barely missed the line that we wanted to on the upshot, and it left us with a putt where we should have made it, but we missed it. Hole 14 is probably the hardest birdie on this course in my opinion. 410, and this fairway pushes straight, but it starts moving slowly left, and it leaves out a dead straight shot, and one where you have to really push the right side if you want to end up in the fairway. Left side's jail, right side's jail. Birdie's hard here, and I'm going to try a Segara to push that back wall and then get moving a little bit to the left. This is going to be a tough tee shot, though. Flip up. Go. Stay in the fairway. I have no idea what happened to that. I'm not sure if that's good or not. We are in the fairway, but this is where, you know, if this terrain was better, I could end up way better than this. Lumps over 3 times. We're left in a little bit of a ditch here with no run up and a shot that I'm not good at. P3X, try to toss it up there. A little bit Annie. Fade. I'm not mad at that at all. That should be perfectly fine. We'll have a putt at the birdie, which is all I can ask for after what it was a pretty good tee shot. I think I just made that hole look like absolute clockwork just outside the bullseye here. What a birdie. That's the first time I ever got this birdie. Which I do like this hole because it's so challenging to my game. If anything, I would probably throw forehand off the tee there. But that backhand Segara, this Segara is changing my game right now. Oh my goodness. What a hole that hole 15 is. Downhill, 253, very scenic, dream ace type of hole. And par 3, just wonderful hole. It's a little bit windy right now, so I'm going to throw a few shots, see what we can do. And try Segaras first and then go to a couple mids. Stay up. Turn into that right side. Left edge of circle 2 here. Where's the drop? Jeez. Yeah, I don't understand it. I did not expect it to be this windy today. I mean, Rock Hill's always windy. The wind showed it was going to be like maybe 10 gusts, but it's like a steady 10, unfortunately. Come on. There we go. Good putt. That one's right. This is where having the forehand would have helped. It's like kind of like playing a little bit of a flex up the middle here on this 312-foot par 3 that is hole 16. Basket kind of hugs that tree line that makes, you can just see it. I'm gonna play a Chariot, my straighter one. We got a right to left, so hopefully that should stable it up. Pretty fast green. If we can just get it out into the right side, I will be happy. Just not sure what it's gonna take with the low ceiling and the wind. Well, if that kicks right, that might be okay. Yeah, so I missed my line completely, but honestly, playing up the middle right there on the backhand is not bad. It's just going to leave a little bit of a guarded putt. We are not left with anything easy right here. Oh, man. I think I can get a putt out there. Yeah. This is going to be after like a straight spinner. Man, that's a tough putt. That's parked, though. That is parked. I thought this was going to be almost pin high. Must have faded a lot quicker or just not going as fast because of that wind. 17 is one of my favorite holes here. 639 according to the T sign, and it is a placement shot for a shot for this par 4, and then a huge second shot into the open. You see those trees on the right side. It cuts out as soon as you get there into a wide open shot for that second shot of the par 4. So I'm going to play Artifact. Just want to play it straight, not want to go too far, and then leave ourselves with an open shot for the second shot. Oh, I love that. Please be in the perfect position. I'm hoping I'm not behind a tree. I think that should be okay, though. I cannot complain about this shot at all. The slightest bit further, or like a little bit too far. If it was like right here, it'd be absolutely perfect. We're left with the slightest bit pinched off, or if we were longer, we would be perfect. But this should not be bad if we're going to play a swinging hyzer with a Roman here. This could be a little bit bad footing here. This normally is a little bit slick. So just want to play Roman, slight hyzer, and just stand up the entire way and then swing left. That's got to get left. I think that's a little bit short. Not sure though. That plays downhill. That could be really anything. I think we should have a putt at the birdie. Turns out I probably needed a distance driver with more height there. It's left us in circle 2, just shy of pin high. Did not get left enough. Still learning these discs in my bag, but we got a headwind putt here. See if we can do some magic. Oh, come on. I tried. See if we can finish this one off with a birdie. Would not complain at all, but I think we still shot pretty well for this course. This course is not easy. It's not too difficult, but it's not easy by any count. This right here is one of my favorite finishing holes on any course. Not sure how far this is. This is probably 320, 350 maybe. I'm not sure. It just plays shorter because of the downhill. And split fairway, you can either go left with a turnover or forehand. You can go right with a turnover forehand. Or what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to go up the left side and try to turn one of these putters in. I'm going to throw 2 here. Start with the P1. Shouldn't need anything more than a putter. Slow, gradual turn. It's going to leave us very short. Whoa, I put nothing on that at all. One more with the Artifact. If the Artifact's good, I'll take it. Oh, look at that. Look at that disc fly. That's still so short. Why is it so short? We've got one more putt before we bring it home. Oh, wow. I thought I saw my disc over there. I'm not in the frame. I am probably 40 feet right here to the right of the camera. Yeah, my bad. Let's see if we can one to end it. What? There it is. That one got there so fast. Yeah, I guess I just tried to... There's a little bit of a headwind. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably slowed him down a lot. But I love the pace of that Artifact. Maybe could have put a little bit more oomph on it. And it could have been good, but I don't know. There we go. And that, my friends, is Westminster in Rock Hill, South Carolina. not even what, I think 10 minutes from Winthrop Arena. This is one of my favorite courses ever. This is probably in my top 5 right here. And it's just a phenomenal course. If you have a chance to get out here and play. It is really fun. It's scoreable, but yet it's still hard. There's longs and shorts on almost every hole. It is a good course, and I cannot say enough about how good this course is, how well it's maintained. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Consider liking and subscribing, and give me some pointers on what you want to see. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.